I think we're good. Are we good? We're going? Hey, I did not expect to be in my car right this minute, but there is a bit of chaos at the office, and I just needed to plug in and get focused in on what you guys need to hear today. So sometimes it's difficult to do when there's like some outside distractions. So running a little bit late here on our Friday free trainings. So just gonna give it a minute to see if anybody wants to chime in. Feel free to comment and say hello. If you're watching the replay, you might want to fast forward just a little bit, but please feel free to comment, ask questions, because I always respond whenever you guys reply, even on the replay. You can even invite people into your lives now. Did you guys know that? Look at. Let's see. Oh, I can write a comment. Let's get rid of that. How do I get rid of that? Oh, crap. There we go. What's this? Oh, that's switching things around. Anyway, I'm not going to mess too much with it. But, yes, I have seen, and I've been on lives where you can actually change that up. So, and it's been about a minute. So, I think I'm just going to jump in. Okay, so welcome. Let's get those hands rubbing. Rub your hands with me. Let's get that energy flowing. See? It works every time. Hello, my viewer. Say hi. Jump in with questions, whatever you want to do. Oh, I scared them. Okay, let's get rolling. So, I want to talk a little bit about Feng Shui 101 on our free Friday trainings that we're doing today. It's been a crazy week. If you guys were tuned in this week with what's going on with me, you'll know that I became a best-selling author this week. What? So much so that we broke Amazon. Hey, Helen's here. We broke Amazon. There was so many purchases at the same time because of the amount of networking that we were doing and asking people to support us and the Women Who Inspire movement. We actually broke Amazon. So the books are available if anybody would like to go back and purchase. They are available. It wasn't that there wasn't books available, because it's like a print on demand scenario, but apparently they had too many requests all at the same time, which is crazy. It's so exciting. So huge amount of success there, and super excited, and that's why I wanted to jump on today and talk to you guys. Sorry, I'm getting some messages about the impact of Feng Shui and how you can manifest these sorts of things in your life as well, right? So first of all, I am Jen Heilman, and I am a Feng Shui expert. I'm a Feng Shui ninja. I am a #1 best-selling author. What else? I'm a mamapreneur. I am a professional block spotter, so I can literally, I have the ability to see where you're holding yourself back. I guess that's the best way to put it. See where you are holding yourself back, where those deep-rooted issues are showing up, and what those deep-rooted issues are creating in your life, and how what I do is I show you how you can change those deep-rooted fears. Yay, Beth's here! Awesome! Change those deep-rooted fears, or not change them, but move through them, right? To give you the courage to move through those fears, so that as soon as you start to understand where those deep-rooted fears are showing up in your life, all of a sudden you become aware of it, and awareness is key, right? And so I'm able to help you see where those things are showing up in your life so that you can move through them. And we use the power of Feng Shui to help move you through those kinds of things. And Beth has had amazing results with this, so I'm so psyched she's here. So so basically I want to tell you a little story about something that how Feng Shui manifested in me using Feng Shui allowed this manifestation of being a best-selling author, right? So some of you may have seen, I posted about this, but my a couple months, maybe not even a couple months before I met Kate Butler, who is the publisher for this book and this series that I've become a part of. It's probably not even 2 months before. I had set the intention, and this is how Feng Shui works. We use our physical space to set intentions for our lives, right? And I had set this intention that I wanted to help or to inspire. I use the words inspire, and inspire is a big part of my language when I am talking about the work that I do. That I wanted to inspire other women to live the lives that they were put here on this earth to live, right? To really step into their purpose, to understand what that purpose was and how to show up for their lives, basically. So with that intention, I had this little heart, a little red heart, and maybe I'll post the picture, and it's in the fame and reputation area of my kitchen, right? So we have the Bagua map, and the Bagua map shows us where all these areas are in our homes, right? The wealth area, the love area. I'm talking about the fame and reputation area. This area relates to how we are seen out in the world, right? The level of integrity that we have, how the level of respect we have out in the world, and it's directly related to our careers, right? So in this intention I had set out into the world, into my fame and reputation area, I had set the intention energetically that I wanted to inspire women to live the best life that they could live, right? And I placed a little red heart in the fame and reputation area, and on that heart it said inspire, right? So it just blows my mind, because then I let it go, right? I kind of let it go. I just set the intention, I put it out there that this is what I wanted to do. I set up my space. That particular area is related to fire, right? Like shining your light out into the world. It's what you're known for. And so I put the red heart there. I lit a candle. I put other red items because red is the related color to that area. And I know that that's probably a lot of information, but that's how Feng Shui works. We manipulate our space, right? Because our space is a reflection of our lives, and our lives are reflected in our space. And so we can manipulate the energy in our lives by manipulating the energy in our space. So we can manifest things more quickly by being able to tap into that energy. And so when you make a request like that, I didn't say I want to become a best-selling author, but I did put that intention out there, and then I let the universe respond, right? And the universe responded with this, bringing Kate Butler into my life and having her offer this book deal to me. And the name of the book is Women Who Inspire. Take that in for a second, right? My intention was to inspire women to live the lives, hold on one sec, sorry, My intention was to live, to help women, to inspire women to live the life that they were meant to live here on earth, right? To discover their purpose, to walk in alignment with their purpose. And so it didn't click right away, but as I was trying to make the decision whether I should take this book on, I was brought back to this intention, right? Because it's like right above my kitchen sink, and I saw the red heart and I was like, oh my God, like here it is. The universe is giving me exactly what I have asked for. So why would I not grab this opportunity? Why would I not take this chance, take this leap, and join this book, right? And put myself out there into the world in a whole new way, right? So I had told Kate this story, and I didn't remember telling her this story, right? So we get on, I sign all the papers and I'm on board with the book, and then I'm writing my story and she's publishing, and I'm, all of the craziness that goes with that story kind of just got, swept away, as it often does. And it often does with my clients. And that's why I'm here, because I can bring you back to like that moment of like, you remember when you set that intention? Look what's happened, right? Look what's happened. These are the results that are happening right now. So, fast forward 6 months, 8 months, whatever the timeline was to get the book. So fast forward to this week. On Tuesday, we were having this, celebratory Facebook Live, and I was chatting with Kate, and she said to me, do you remember that story? And I didn't know what she was talking about, because I didn't remember telling her the story, because oftentimes I will set intentions and I encourage my clients to do the same. I don't tell people about the intention because I don't want it to get fizzled out in a way, because when you put it out into it, when you verbalize it to other people, their energy comes in and it kind of messes with it, right? So I tend to hold those intentions pretty sacred, pretty close to my heart, right? So I hadn't remembered telling her about that, but it was such a integral piece in like becoming a part of the book that I, shared it with her. So she asked me on that call, as we are becoming #1 best-selling authors, do you remember that story? And I didn't know what she was talking about. And then she started to tell me about the little red heart that said inspire. And it makes me so emotional, just even telling you guys about it. But she said, you had set that intention, and here we are. And it started with that little red rock for you, right? That little red heart rock that said inspire on it. And here you are, a #1 best-selling author for the book Women Who Inspire, right? And you are putting your mission, your passion, your purpose out into the world in such a big way now, right? So the fact that she brought me back around to that, because I really feel like the universe speaks through mentors a lot of the time, right? I'm sure you can think of people in your lives that the universe kind of comes through for, right? And they become a conduit of something that you need to hear. So bringing that full circle for me was really impactful and really incredible, an incredible gift for me to be able to share with you about the impact of this work that we do with the Feng Shui, that we do with the Abundance Academy, and one-on-one and all that kind of stuff. So it's incredible to have that kind of amazing example to put that out into the world. So I really wanted to share that with you because it really highlights what we are doing in the Abundance Academy, right? What we are showing up to do in the Academy, because we're able to manifest things so much more quickly when we use our space, right? It's like a the bat hotline, right? To the commissioner. It's like your hotline to the universe, making these requests, right? That's what I was doing. I was literally making a request to the universe that this is what I wanted to do. Now, can you present to me how I can do that, right? And boom, Kate Butler showed up in my life. And what a magical gift that is, because then it turned into this book. And, so if you have big dreams, right? If you have a mission, or even if you don't know what those big dreams or those big missions are, right? This is the work that we do with Feng Shui. This is the work that we do in the Abundance Academy. We help you align with what that passion and purpose is in your life. And we help you manifest the avenues of putting it out there, right? And we help you manifest the actions that you need to take, and the results start to stream in, right? It's a really profound tool to have, particularly if you're an entrepreneur, right? To be able to show up in the world as your most authentic self, right? We dive into being in alignment with our core self, and how to keep ourselves energized and keep ourselves in that kind of manifestation energy, right? Where you're at your highest vibration, right? So that you're like a magnet. You're like a magnet for the universe, and just stuff's just rolling in, and serendipity is just like your middle name, and synchronicity is just boom, boom, boom. All the Kate Butlers of the world are just lining up to like give you book deals and to, give you opportunities to succeed in life, right? So it's just really, really magical work, and it's incredibly helpful to be able to use your home, right? Because it can be really difficult to understand where those fears and where those blocks are showing up in your life, right? I know as an entrepreneur, you really have to dig into those things to be able to be successful, right? And just to be happy and in alignment in life, you have to be, digging into that kind of stuff to be able to bring that kind of peace and solidarity into your life, right? To feel grounded and centered. You have to work through those fears. And so particularly as an entrepreneur, if you're going to be shining your light, right? And shining your mission out into the world and be a beacon, right? You have to keep your vibration raised up so that you are magnetizing people to come follow you and to want to listen and to be helped by you as, as the leader, and so that they can get a grasp on what they want to do in their lives, so that they can go out and be leaders and to help other people, shine their light in the biggest way, right? So it's this ripple effect that happens, and it's just so important. So in the academy, that's the work we're doing, and the results are wealth, abundance, right? More streams of abundance, more bigger numbers in the wealth department. It's deeper relationships, right? Deeper connections with yourself, deeper connections with your loved ones, deeper connections with the universe and your higher self, like being able to really tune into those things, right? Other results are expanding your intuition, right? And understanding that deeper knowing, and knowing when the opportunity, when the book deal comes up, to be able to see it, right? And to grab it, and to know which choices you should be making in your life and your business. That's huge to be able to do that, right? So the results, yes, the results, everybody, we talk about love and money and all that kind of stuff. But the expansion and the awakening is what happens first. And then when you become awakened and you become, the more awakened you become, the more expanded you become, the more magnetized you become, your vibration is raised, and all of a sudden it's just flowing. So when I talk about being in the flow, that's what it's all about. Being in the flow is like having a synchronicity button right, on your dashboard of your car. Dunk! Make it happen today, universe. I'm thinking I'd like this today. And dunk! Press the button. Boom. It shows up. So it's just about making life flow, to making life easier, making life more magical, right? And bringing that joy and love into your life in the biggest way. So, when things are flowing, when you are trusting and you are just, when things are just going to happen for you, there's never worry. There's never fear. It's just a place of peace and joy and love, right? When you know the universe has got your back and that it's going to show up no matter what, for your greater good, for the greater good of everything, then there's a sense of peace that comes over you that helps you move directly through any fear that shows up, right? Fear is just part of life. It is always going to be with us. But when you have this deeper trust and you can tap into it with the tools that we teach in the Abundance Academy, then all of a sudden the fear is just a minor barrier. You just recognize the fear. You're like, oh yeah, I see you. I see what you're up to today. But I have all these tools that help me move through that fear. And so I'm not afraid of you, right? You may be making my heart race a little bit right now, but I know how to calm myself down, and I know how to trust, and I know how to move in the direction that I need to move in. So it's big stuff, you guys. It's big stuff. And I feel really blessed to be able to put this out into the world, to serve my people so that they can serve their people, and then they can serve their people. And this ripple effect is just magnified, right? And that we are raising that universal vibration up. We are raising each other up and bringing that out into the world. And I would love for you to be a part of it. If this work calls you, get in touch with me, right? Let's set up a phone call. Let's chat about how this could affect your life, how this could change the trajectory of your life right now. It's big time work. It's amazing. It's amazing stuff. You guys, I manifested a #1 selling book deal, okay? From a little red rock. From a little red rock. Okay, that's the significance. So get in here. Get in here, please. If you want more information about the work that I do, please get in touch with me. My website is www.jenheilman.com. You can go right to the Abundance Academy. If you look on the top line, there's, there's home, there's about, there's academy, there's a freebie, 5-day challenge that you can take. Just dig into it and see how you feel. Because I think if you're watching this, then you feel connected to the work, and it will make a difference in your life. So there you go. I hope you have a beautiful Friday. Beautiful, beautiful Friday. It is gorgeous out here. And have an amazing weekend. And thank you for joining me again. If you're on the replay, feel free to comment. I am always responding to comments and questions after the fact. So just tag me in your comments and I will respond to your questions. All right. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for your support and making me a #1 best-selling author. Incredible. And let's get you those little red hearts of your own. Okay. All right. Love you.